One of our clients recognized the need to give some pinpoint attention to one of their departments. So this specific department, 60% of the revenue passed through this one single department. And at this time, the department was behind schedule. The individuals were working 10 plus hours of overtime. One individual actually had vacation time off request denied simply because they couldn't afford to let him go at this moment in time. They were so far behind. They knew they had to do something to get out of this hole that they had dug, but they weren't really sure how to do that. Part of the issue that they had is they had one very highly skilled individual that did a bulk of the work. And so he was essentially the bottleneck. If it had to pass through him and he was behind or he was overloaded, then nothing else was able to get done. So to help address this, we underwent a 1-week rapid improvement event, otherwise known as a Kaizen. So we got subject matter experts together from that department, as well as auxiliary team members and leadership individuals that could help address what was going on. We started out that week just observing the process and documenting everything, identifying all of the wastes in this area that was slowing down this department. The team utilized Toyota's 8-step problem-solving methodology to methodically pinpoint the root causes, countermeasure them, and implement countermeasures to address and improve the situation. As we went through this methodology, 2 things immediately jumped to the top as far as an opportunity. One was layout optimization and how material was flowing through the area and what the individuals had to do to go and get the material required for each one of these jobs. And the second one was training, right? You had this one guy that was absolutely burdened with all of these tasks. We knew that there were lower skilled tasks that someone else could perform instead of him so that he could then focus on the higher skilled tasks. So that was our approach. We took a look at how can we improve this layout and the material flow, and then how can we take some of the burden of this work off of this highly skilled individual. Through the layout and material flow optimization, we were able to reduce the cycle time of this process by approximately 20%. We also implemented a robust plan to train up some individuals so that they could do some of these other tasks. And while we were doing that, we documented our processes. We made sure that they were all stored in their standard work repository. And within 3 months, 90% of those low complexity processes had been transferred to lower skilled workforce. I had the pleasure of going back to this department about 6 weeks after my initial visit. And to be honest, it was night and day. You would have never imagined that this team had been behind and that they had been struggling. Morale was up. Stuff was flowing through the department. They were no longer behind. They had been able to catch up, and they hadn't even fully ramped up all of the training yet at this point in time. It was absolutely amazing at what this team was able to come together to accomplish to get these individuals the help that they needed. And we look forward to talking to you to see how we can't help make each one of your areas better, and we can all start making work great again.